Abusuaye nyina ye okuru mu ha. And MPP minority for, I think in March or in May. Mobile Bontebe can say by their review, GoldBod, the domestic gold purchases program at all Europe, and I'm so Magana buying a boca $200 million. And before can same way at the beginning, and this is for saying no great. Actually, on Babaji to move. And also, now when Chebia, your and at the Bank of Ghana Governor, Dr. Siama, Esamba wanted to say they are no more going to involve themselves in the GoldBod activities of buying gold from the domestic producers. And what you and Chebia, I am for social about I am for more access to every confidential document. And what the economy of Ghana. About one time, say, my mistake. GoldBod and the Bank of Ghana, to man or more your motor to go to. Ghana, my boka, $22 billion US choppable dollars. Abusia, Assemble to about 10 on MP, which is a Afenyo-Markin, any Mamma, Asade, I think Asade something. Mamia Brasari, yes. MP in the name of the MPP party, our parliament. And so by one time I can say, hey, Sammy, yeah, because you. Now I'm a for almost 7 or more career. Actually, one as Sammy Gyamfi, I could grant interview on X. Yes, the old Twitter. I could just so can something you know correct on the crop make profit. Make a profit out of their investment. And now, Afenyo-Markin, they could pay more as a pa. Now, in some way, Afenyo-Markin, they can far, and Yamana air so a GoldBod. Secretary, they are Ghana buying air, the same way, and Afenyo-Markin can far. But you say, Sammy Gyamfi should be very careful with what is going on because 22 billion give it to the complete agenda 111 hospitals are a good program. Was in keeping their fan Juma and keeping them complete some of the rules. Now, so yes, see a person in dollar form 18 year to second. Sammy Gyamfi, Afenyo-Markin say you should be very, very, very careful because you don't know what will happen when the table changes. Yamamura Mninkoti or Sergeant for Afenyo-Markin. Na yeti ne sama odi ebeku about on kan onye right I want onye yen remember onye yen na ye kon sebio IMF wo ye one report no yenyi wo bi in fact was it law no by GoldBod law was it bear no ye protested certain issues bi and ye nuanu say assume by force obey them over pass and I will pass it iron yenyim zibi wo GoldBod for one transactions that were one kasa one office and yenyim there son a cobin porba because say it to gold na aton gold in boka is in fasuna ezeba oh yeah IMF for one reporter a ben enya copy IMF for actual there by as of December 2025 no losses no was in excess of 9 billion cedis onye mi na mabomitim no bi abeshama horoba onye mi ibio ayen minority ye raise the mensami. There was an emergency joint board meeting between GoldBod and Bank of Ghana. Immediately we raised this matter in January. And as a result of that joint board meeting, you fees now not over 15%. They themselves reduced it to 9%.
So the question is that if I am minority for no ye nkontompo bi na ye twa oyakorisam na ye twa e bazinti na fees no from the original 15% na IMF query no was a bar 9%, then further reduce it to 5%, and subsequently governor no enwubi denti onya akukuduru ka de awon Bank of Ghana watch one way fee GoldBod dam finance no ho minia Ghana ha na ehu odubi ayempe no kwa dam losses it can build schools, it can complete the agenda 111 and over, it can construct more roads, and Ghana will not need to borrow. If the cost of implementing an economic policy is overwhelming, it's far in excess of one kasawo budget, you have to review it. Se bibi nya Ghana fo or the wo boyen minority fo ya bado. Yen yanum NDC fo no or the wo boyen abado. That true yen advocacy no nzama bi anche obo prowon ebia
letimesisi
wo sesi ni baby nti onye ten na mama bro na GoldBod the phone wasam ni den mpocho. Have they soon forgotten that when they were in opposition they were so loud? Why? Yema Mrs. Liadapa, was she ever given the opportunity to be heard? Or no? Would say na semumpana was BBI politics? Cecilia Dapa?
Yeah.
Or your mamia wa bobra? That woman wa bobra. And so politics inti nyimpa de senyi oguna nyi mas wo kroma and the nyimpa eka GoldBod asem I say hey mo onbodizi. When he had the opportunity, he didn't spare any of these people. But that's not what we are doing. He goes on attacking personality, even in government today, enjoying a sikakoko no. Still no, the arrogance of power, washaroba numpono onjai. All right. And then yambra yamami Chief Justice yamami toko no baby awobi amicheo. Mami no okro conference was Zambia or Tanzania. Ni pediama was a man no. Oben was there one retire the me impressing ye. What was the amount involved? $4,000. Ye GoldBod in ye or Katina Joy FM share pa. Os woyin ezisho obi a wa bone bra. Wa be a lawyer, wa be a judge, high court, commercial court, wa court of appeal, wa be the Supreme Court. Ina wa bona bado, wa be a chief justice. We yin ezi yayayo. Otifie. When your entitlement. In fact, I wrote some woman there na police officer Odanwa bono ben. About 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, Onumpono was withdrawn. The police officer has been withdrawn. You know, there are some people in this country when you be a what dinner now so one is it a scientific and what's a quarter there
no budget
inti yenuanom na washa se washa horoba emi kwame menyimi nuanom minority fo yeremfa ahobehye enye politics, and I won't reply. Hey, we botu wako social media wako high nkrofo won ko church on some tromo
but yan how
oh ame men kanumpo ame man yankofo mpo se kan bibi bone famo na edisene mama. I will text you and say don't ever do that again, because those are all distractions. Why? JH Mensah, go and read graphic of 1999. I've forgotten the date. That my library, front page, banner, JH Waboda Mensah. JH Mensah, 99. I was a young student, UCC, McCraw UCC Library.
Okay.
I still remember graphical front page banner J.H. Waboda Mensa. It was a certain NDC penyin bi no she J.H. Mensa Horobadam, and it was on graphic front page. Ne J.H. Mensa so ojitum do ye J.H. Maboda Mensa. Mekay the masaman. Inti yempanyimfo na wodi yen anyim no. Nwanya na trotro ka. Ahurubezi wo hye wo bi. J.H. Mensa Afenyo-Markin as a minority leader, he went through a lot, but he didn't give up. Me, I am my conscience is very clear. Issue, if I'm not sure, I won't raise it. And as it be obabano, look, minority for your research team. Yan so kekene yanka yasem ehun de ne na say your policy coordinating committee headed by Kojo Oponkroma, they are putting out issues. Inye de ye so keke na ye kasa. Mbojat masa. We are elevating the politics so that Ghana for ehun de oh. Look, it will position on in there. You hold on to straw. Assembly America. That's not our style. You know, we want to go down in history there. Of minority, we were most responsible in terms of advocacy, engagement on national issues. It's so ankasha roba. Yadam ne yete. Bibia yazeba outer. Yankasa ye research. Look, MPP. Sometimes I wish that people know when we meet and we discussing issues, the debate okodo. Obia chana don't do this, do this. They be a yadam naughty. That is MPP. Odibia yangaza no ye communication no na odibia na kwachoka krana yenu anu ya wodi nyahen. But nka if we get the communication strategy no right, there's no way party be able to make beat in an election. But we'll leave that for another day. What I'm saying there, GoldBod is all called one. APRO is bad. Now they are saying that they are going to get themselves involved in forex trading. Why? Do they have the license to do forex auctioning, forex, writing to the commercial banks? Is that their responsibility? Do they have a license to do that? Look, one thing, in Zaman Koye, Galamsey no has gotten out of hand. GoldBod won't go that what if you want more? Small scale miners. Is there a policy by GoldBod to distinguish between regularly mined gold and Galamsey gold? In your GoldBod, a penny no order no okojina a river be in Chenoya press conference. Okache Ghana fu nyina there won't share the color of the river. Ana nyono ye. Mupocho.
Onwa na ye.
Iti send na ma babem na Nyankopon di dem egwana mowa. Look, if they embark on reform, I will be the first to support.
107.3.
If the things we tell them and they listen, the gold for reserve policy or Juma, we would come out and commend them. But when we raise issues and we are subjected to attack using certain, pedestrian language on us, thinking that we'll also condescend, which we will not. Thinking that we would also reply that no, we will not do that as minority. Let them attack. Let them say what they want to say. But no on a yakano. You see, sometimes somebody may say IMF losses our Bank of Ghana was in him. Our Bank of Ghana was in him. Really? But if a transaction no lead to the losses, how can you tell me the GoldBod made profit? Profit from what? You have a profit. A profit in your base. How can you tell me the nyamfaso when you are offloading the losses to another entity? Then you want to call it another name. Then you present another books and say, oh, you have made profit. Let so go and hire somebody on social media to insult us, or hire people to go and write using unprintable words on us. Go and get somebody on a foreign land to begin an attack. It doesn't work on me. It won't work on any of us. Emi so be at damia aroba means echi. But the truth would always stand. Yes, no. So now the question that I want to ask, even NDC far, one per the woman no there. How come that the fees at 15%
reduce it to 9?
They reduce it to 9, and the federal reduce it to 5, and now BOG says that it has washed its hands off completely. Doesn't that alone vindicate the minority, the so-called ignorant minority? If the minority was that ignorant, why was there an emergency board meeting between GoldBod and BO Bank of Ghana when we raised the red flag? Why is BOG answering to the queries of IMF? Yenya ye pe omani ye. Misi dubio omani ye pe ni ye. Inti no yenu anum ni bi wa wonya abotar. Na ikroyi yenyi na yenyu hotim. Yenyu politics awo ye back in opposition. Hwe ne na answer MPP for your demonstration ni. Yen leaders no nyimpa krumpo ambo President Mahamanizin. Yan shikasa entian. MPP payin biara ankasa entian. It was a civilized approach, raising the issues to express our dissent on governance issues. We stayed on course. But these same people use a certain spin. Na de biano wopeda wadanda won MPP bi anka sharoba. We had a peaceful demonstration, and you bring some bo cabo na bado. A demonstration no yemu binum na ye wodem na wo for wadwen. Nkofo pi na wa kometui there, it may not yield the desired results. But cabo or chair ni leadership sabio nyimpa zo ya aza na abona bado. MPP for the mazo ya yenyime ye. We are quick to criticize ourselves, but we are not quick to honor the industry of our colleagues. Into mebo kabo na bado.
Okay.
Mebo na nabi na bado. And all others who worked behind the scene, who supported with the ideas. Yen papa, me papa, because me kada me papa, or Safata, da me kada me papa. Frank Davis, Chairman Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee. He showed leadership from beginning to the end. Otimisem, Honorable Yan Yo, Onya accident some 2 years ago, only fully. But opinion Frank Davis, lawyer Frank Davis, ni payin medui, or nantwe from beginning to the end. Former majority leader, Honorable Chairman Sabonsu, our a young flag bearer in office. Odim Shanemfe, Okedi 70. Odim tintin, ya de shase. One stop o baby ao. Odu baby say, hey leader. Sana one ones in them. Enti ameze inya NDC for one as a warrior and na me pede ye waste your time on o. Asam korna de bia meka me say MPP for one hard work.
107.3
unity. If you combine unity and hard work, so unity plus hard work equal to victory. If we are able to drop individual competition as a party, you compete, collective spirit, strength. Obi a mistake a friend wo kukom minua hananko ye yentenan obi ye dwuma bona bado a hye nkran a complimenting then yenyina we apply our shoulders to what the wheel na ye push ko ebon mo besi 2028 nkunyimzin oboto boko bonda Dr. Baumia yazne segodo Monde Osun Frankan or him. That's all we need. Don't waste your time of and this is for someone when you want opportunity.
Yeah.
Intino I am pa man said say NDC be pokasa. Man waste your time and share.
107.3.
Sometimes they use that trick. You pay attention now you have fall into that trap. NDC waka kasembi afobino. Don't even waste your time and share. Don't even waste your time and go and read. Focus on your own party. Na yen ton Dr. Baumia. Papa no wasum party. Je 2013 ya court. Okay jina adekum. Or your running mates. Wasum. Embrasum. No so wabo to Frankai o yenyina hena seze de yebe yedwumazin na eza aboa na no so wenya nkunyimzi na nkunyimzin aso yenyina hena do parliament ende na yawo 87 ma obia na komentu onye hu 2000 election yako 2000 election no na yen seat ye just 61 within 4 years. MPP football parliament 97 yaba 97 na ye kita 61 seats by 2000 na ye ko 2000 election no yenya 102 so there was a net gain of 41 seats yedinya simple majority anakufo Odi be a president. You call round 2. Into you oye tuwache.
Ani kabum.
Oye tuwache. Yenje Messi bia. Yenje monka. Sometimes inyane ye konkomija. Inyane ye konkomija. Ye konkomija. Na sam kitikiti bi. Ajinsim. Se yenyina yeti ya wase. Ewu the way our constituency elections you cray. The level of activism, even regional election, and the level of participation, and Crawford participate, it gives me hope. I mean, Mr. Competition, Mr. Morocco, Crawford when you are bro partners we have a great future ahead of us. So in all of this, let's say Obi win, now we winner. Ebonabado. Something happened over the weekend at Ayawaso West Wogon. I'm told the women organizer no winning no. Main contender no. Chede wan kan abanumpo no congratulate.
Wow.
There. Mo bode me rabanabado. Mo bonabado.
Mama G.
Yes, that's the name. I'm told there wo egu one kan krana.
Ono one who say
on the or congratulate. Na sister no winning. And I'm telling her minim baby owo bad baby owo bi onte za American za oye na ehu oye asset man ankasa party in the nya chance or chine bi benya chance inti the mat no oye no onkodan ye dwuma ma party na oye ni ye no nya wa botar. Look, the same polling station for one day wabo on and would even something bigger, and the same way na make catch and Crawford walk election weekend is the Bantama walk to Abano incumbent chairman Olusi by 4 votes. Look, chairman, I lose you by 4 votes. I mean, may lose primaries by 1 vote. 22-23.
1 vote.
1 vote. I've lost election by a single vote before. 208 primaries. May. I lost by a single vote. Inti chairman na owo bantama. So we lose by 4 votes. Ma now kuma imbubu. Monka de onye MP Kochu Manso. Yenyu Asenso is he's such a towering figure. Wa parliament. Wa Bonu wasn't he was the first Tescon president, founding president of Tescon. Omanpeyin Kufo inaugurating wo Kumasi Tech. Wasuma we do them. Dambri for wotam kobo o MP netamano. New chairman no ini yedwuma. Politics no owo moto. Moti bia no won sesi won close ranks. Na yen kunko yen enyim. Eba Central Region. So under yeso regional elections no. Mese Morocco no. Ye tumi yanyi binum kasai. Obi today Kenneth. Ono ye deputy ono ye youth organizer, regional youth organizer. No onye Saki in the incumbent organizer. In paying for units now waka channel look. Or you wouldn't paying Taseman. Kenneth or G2 Emma was step down. Emma Pachana. The same way one walk of first vice, the original first vice. That the main is between a former second vice, a KK Bonze, and only chairman Kojoham. Chairman Kojoham no ofi futu. And now another candidate also up second chair, second vice chair, also ofi efutu. Samuel Gatti. Now, the answer yakro win micro winiba. Party elders no one fre Kojoham. The first vice no on then onje munto. Nature the futu ankaye 2 for war position or region. Na onje mema KK Bonze no nko. Nature the futu nyimpa because region so into Munkada and Kofi be with the same constituency. But out masa oba hawadwen. Inti now constituency ni share no so Samuel Gatti no onunko a second vice. Na Kojoham no drop the first vice no KK Bonds or experience. Na on farm back whoever will become the chairman. Agron or a consensus. Kakanka. So party ni yeti yan wase dama. Opeyin AAK another example na mentem wase bi wo ho weekend the entire constituency executives wobay menyu wo kase me say look se Jemon kan ba wo politics ma nkunyimze so remba nti wonje bibiare monka na won kambom and they left my place with joy the work yedwumazen nti me say Opeyin NDC me waste my time on NDC for one some kaka. Rather no, I will spend time in building my own party.
Right. I mean, Saturday regional elections because so now for national akoso. So far elections now akoso no is MPP on course.
Oh, I'm very impressed with things I'm seeing. Why do I say so? We are in opposition. Your opposition, yenya bim. Normally opposition say bonda nkrofo wa be mebubu. Nti they don't show interest. Activism no oyo kofum. But in opposition 1.5 years, naturally the way nkrofo show interest, it tells you that unwe bibi they obey. And we say I didn't interest in you are. Or they show kakra, but interest in a bar, it gives you a signal. Even for MPship, them often constituencies, you know. Yeah. Every now and then you see people showing interest. Oh, wabo contest the city, wabo contest the city. There's nothing like oh, yen to me win. So that gives me a lot of hope there look bibi kasi bi the whole man enti no enya na ye wo enyim no yezi ku na enyim no na mbiri to mbiri nyinara no all there yadi hye ne tiri me there ekroye somu na munsomu nkrofo abo won mo zina abo party se nyimpa no ofoma wonyi ne tochin ebuan no ogina no nado dem na woye in fact ade kura ndc fu ya kan wasem ya woye ma odu bia ma so mo bon wana about you there they are able to easily come together or your one strength on no ya was beating ndc fu they are able to easily come together in spite of one differences. One is a one strength, and that is one thing or a weakness we have to overcome. We should be able to overcome.
But then I didn't say you beat me overcoming.
Well, one thing, party first. As soon as the party first, it is easy to let go. But at the same time, no. Oide yankasa so mbiri to mbiri no yehwe yenusu na yenum kasa because asembi so wa e kache wunia na oyaya wa is difficult
to forgive
to forgive oyezen e wonu so oide meka asam no ka na aka ni nyina mesi sometimes when it gets to internal politics the way yankasa so oyaya kasetie ye hono oyananu yesho sometimes bo no obi party pain bi waka show abufra bi nechi no wakotro bibi ya wa fo bi no social media onyim there or your party ba one so ide yej na ya yazi ibuma ya no
right leader you been come about demonstration but quickly will be a one to abama Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia 2024 I didn't hear so sana doing to abama Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia.
Dr. Bawumia is a problem solver. Abrebone hu odu baby a want wase.
Okay.
Abrebone odu baby a want wase. But with time, nimpa better wase. Dr. Bawumia Sabio obey a running mate osum party osumi obey a vice president wanda ozi ni nyimzi nyina de som yan papa Nana Akufo-Addo na ben some of the key challenges are yenye wa bem wanda wo ho dano minua atoforsen oba parliament okasan for the first time ato praise Dr. Bawumia ose obo MPP in about the war them digitalization ayeye them say hey echimwehu all the payment systems the e-governance initiatives are ye introducing for reforms no mana na mwehu de sana mo bobo ya abado atoba a budget review no media review he said it me pedo ehwehwe tape na ebo na nkofo
tape no ma me sisi ya
ese ona okasen atuna na muto all these initiatives no or Dr. Bawumia them go for reserve see nsanda and these funa wen muto they are not even properly managing it the way or the nchewoyen mpocho. So Dr. Bawumia ite ne kase nyinara he is youth centered. You see, the world today has changed. It has changed into a digital age, technology, artificial intelligence. So what can the assets are? Today, your knowledge over a certain software is your asset. It is property or your wage japazi. A japazi in ya a dine in a sikadwete bio. Or ye nyimzibia wo e wa technology bi ho. Oni a japazi. You see, whenever Dr. Bawumia talks about digitalization, he's directly speaking to the youth and opportunities that he wants to use technology to create for employment. Because you need a leader who has a broader understanding of the technological age and is willing to invest in technology to create economic opportunities for the youth. Ghana, your problem I will say is unemployment. Galamsey ya king is because youth in Pinara wonya mo from a university. When any da dan da obey adwuma GoldBod, Bank of Ghana, Ghana Gas, GMPC, bobo abey adwuma no nkote. But in your abey adwuma no be create economic growth. Or your ankra adwuma no be create economic growth. So what Dr. Bawumia is saying in there, say yaman akwenya ni economic policy no, it will be fully be anchored on technology. Sometimes people say, oh, Dr. Bawumia or economist, now he has veered off from economic issues. Really? Do they understand the age we are in? In Bria woman or digital revolutionary age. We are in an era of digital revolution. So any economic policy devoid of this imperative is empty. You cannot talk about policy, economy as a leader without fusing it with technology. So you need technology to move. So that is why he simplified it by saying that he will create a digitalized economy using the youth now. What should share opportunity no as those who would benefit. Because abofra baby or where university or idea or your capital noze we develop a software.
Yeah.
The meaning panel, once there is a national policy in that respect no so obetum wenya nanu eziban on kada obotwen Bank of Ghana employment on kada obotwen GMPC employment. So that is what it is. Look, yenuanum NDC for what promise P. What's what about 1 job 3 shifts? What's what about 24-hour economy? Look, well, I've been asking myself the NDC for the 24-hour economy then. If it is about creating opportunity for Ankran Juma, creating opportunity for the private sector, then what that means is that you need to also put in place the incentives for the private sector to take advantage of. But in the electricity, electricity tariffs now by almost 30%. They have imposed more taxes. If you compare to what the Republican software was about, it is making life unbearable for importers. Today, there is no proper incentive for agriculture. That is why okwenya odo ebro odon emu oton ne ebro na oye no bo yazine chen obi a we import ebro in Amoaba Ghana. So yanko no very simple. Why is it that you import maize all the way from Brazil? You import poultry products, akuko, chofi, prakonam oye pork. Import from Abruchi. Obodu Ghana ne itua tax mpo retona oye cheaper than nkoko a anya won wo Ghana, than a brower wedua, than a mo wedua wo Ghana no import mo ne itua tax still wasn't I do Ghana no buyeze. It tells you straight away that there's policy misalignment.
Okay.
Abeno does not get it.
107.3.
It's clear.
But in books, over indicators, no.
Remember, if you are not spending, your duty as a government is to spend in key areas of the economy. If you are not spending and the money is there, and you are recording low inflation, your macroeconomic variables are stable, do you call them economic growth? You are satisfying IMF. Wasn't it the IMF who was supervisor? This economy is an IMF supervised economy. It is not an economy that is being managed to benefit the ordinary Ghanaian. Why? Minority for yanyi aboso kan fo kedi nkomo. Your friend and them
spare parts
for no. Yanyi Ghana Employers Association for is nkomo. Yanyi Traders Association for no. Yanyi we nkomo. Yanyi AGI Association of Ghana Industry. Yanyi wan kasina kukomo. There was live feed. Media funyina batina ho. And these businessmen were bold. Ghana Union of Traders Association for they were bold. Media for waka wanansam how I welcome AGI for so wakasai. So you see, this is a responsible minority. Say your kasa di ye jina ye won jina do. It's not that you boy entrim. Nambo mza orokodo we economy no mu no na yeka. Abe jobs that we create.
107.3.
Won create jobs bia. Rather no ehwema nkrofo na wa fon we dwumum wa saki pinara. Thousands of Ghanaian youths have been denied their employment. They were sacked. They were dismissed. Their contract terminated without cause. Obia Yejuma 2017, 2018, 2020. Just because a baby no employee ninti. In fact, across all sectors, there is only one ministry, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Minua nyimpaze oyebia ebonabado.
107.3.
Okujeta Blakwa. I may disagree with him on many fronts. I have serious disagreement with him on foreign policy and even the way he handled MPP issues, the extreme okre and all of that. But at least what I know, as a foreign minister, no, those who were employed before he assumed office, one terminate to be Nejuma. That I commend him for that.
107.3.
But what about the other ministers? They were sacking people, center, right, left. Other agencies, many of them, merely because Nyimpano were employing during MPP time. It's wrong. So they've created huge unemployment by sacking these people. And the worst part of it, one promises is to be create a 3 shifts so that youth in Binumba Yejuma Nopa, what's a Numbri Crampono, Wobotu and more torchlight. Na is a door. They said it. And the Ebazine. So, no man is for one kasa working with position. You know what about being worker.
Leader, obi wo fi obeka se den beba ban beka se sika wo hwaye suspend na sika na enantina hotoba krum na abane be decide say make you pusika no.
They are not creating opportunities for economic growth. That's their fear.
7.3.
You see, for instance, 1D, 1F. They came and they cancelled the policy. It was wrong. What is the policy alternative? Bison, call the trade minister and interview her and ask the respected Honorable Elizabeth Ofosu-Ajare that, minister, more alternative policy after you cancel 1D, 1F. What is their vision for the private sector? What is NDC's vision for the private sector? Able opportunities the way create juma. Rather no, businessmen are being harassed here and there. I met some people. Odibia on the golf course now. Mekono, meeting some businessmen will show us in the Yoko freeze one account. In the Yoko actual letter come on all banks. There was show one same. And then we invite to Yoko. No we be so the wabron saying here then they see we shares our particular company here then the Mexican. When that has nothing to do with even politics, oh, this is not the politicians or Waharas who know. These are private businessmen. That is what Iyoko is doing. State agencies have been weaponized and they are attacking the business community in a very subtle way. So it is wrong to work hard to make money under NDC. And if they see that you are not aligned to them, that one day worse off. That is wrong. So I'm saying that they should create the opportunity for all of us. They should build the economy. They have an opportunity. 1.5 years gone, 2.5 years more. It doesn't matter whether you are going to lose an election. Build the economy, create the opportunities. 1D1F was basically to give incentive to the private sector. And there's evidence that many companies took advantage of the initiative and invested in Ghana and created the jobs. Kufone time, he declared golden age for business. It brought in a lot of investors. Akufo-Addo also introduced one district, one factory to create opportunities. Tax incentives, number one. What are people doing? There's no incentive. There's no tax incentive. So how then do you say you are creating 24-hour economy when your electricity tariffs are very high? If you read the policy document, there's a clear mismatch between what they themselves have written, what was written by Mr. Guzitano. Yeah. And they later came to Parliament and said one 24-hour economy authority. No, so we'll establish authority. So is it about a bureaucratic institution? Is it about bureaucracy? Or is it about going to the people with what they need and giving them what they need? It's, you know, opening, for want of a better word, I would say NDC for Unwe
and yeah, early days.
Oh, Agruba Sofianopa. Akufo-Addo kade or the free SHS baban. Immediately, what's already in all the free SHS bay.
Yeah.
Anna. TVET also be free. Or start STEM education or introduce 1D1F, one village, one dam, northern part of Ghana. A lot of farmers benefited from the one village, one dam. We saw expansion of infrastructure in our various schools. Codvet. Akufo-Addo invested heavily in Codvet.
107.3.
Road construction. Abembi and BT Akufo-Addo no record. Look, Akufo-Addo now went through crisis. COVID-19 na nkofo kan was na COVID na Russia-Ukraine war. It really made an impact on our economy. Very negative. It was not easy. But Abembi and you are perfect. In terms of Mejitum, even as a government, we made some mistakes. Mejitum, I accept it. Maybe with the benefit of hindsight, one can say, oh, this could have been done better. And what they are celebrating, do you think that it suddenly arose? It couldn't have suddenly arisen. It couldn't have. It's not sudden. IMF reports we went through the difficult time. Look, we have paid dearly for the domestic debt exchange program, and they are benefiting. So now they create the impression that, we kept the lights on. The gold for oil program, we used that in a time and there was crisis to stabilize our economy in spite of all the challenges.
Gold reserves.
Intino yayebi yentumi ayeni nyinara edu hondo won so won ye ne yenhwe.
Right, ye be Roma yi mrashimje fie, but quickly answer the beko ho no. Demonstration course so democracy under attack. Critics will feel because oh na so obi anante obi an bibia mo ye demonstration kra no obi an hamadwen. Pillars be na mo gina so amode ka say ye democracy ka mami ka bi no ya chechire den.
Number one, in the Ghana, a MPP yakasa was it wabashu wunsim wabecho. Wa parliament, minima hawa me MPs in be welcome. Yes, nyana able to miakan wapado. And they are TikToker, social media. Yes, young kade sebe obinka kasa kasefi intia o mampeyin honestly obi anje ntumi dem. But I can that so be ne kasai ankoye ya issue a writ of defamation against the person. Soon. May use embra na yamfa mbonu kwedu na yamfa no nkoto fiaze. Chantel Al-Hassan or the fiaze. There is a guy who was earlier jailed, a TikToker be wa friend Kwame Nkrumah the second. Do be anti because they won't attend be wa. So on ben politics one. I do be anka wasem, but I follow that story. Kwame Nkrumah the second. And some crowd me pedam catch police for sunye there. Me someone p. Oh yeah, more on that than Crawfordo. Ekwane plead the guilty. Judge no or the obon mobile. Because they for some reason there was a guilty plea and was jailed.
Jitum se medibon.
Those days now me practice no yaza police for ya pa, especially outside Accra. You know those police for no CID for no one pede wejuma no yes nti watch one wada da wonyo kokko so woni bibi judge no obehu mobo nti wo de wo kwa ka say waji atum bon one we jail. I did a lot of such cases. I had to file appeal and all of that. But today, under NDC, this is what is happening. In fact, just for the records, a minority have filed private members' motion to change, to amend that law, to repeal that law, section 207 and 208 of the Criminal and Other Offences Act. You have filed a amendment and the private members' bill. And to say, your parliament October, you expect the union majority for no cooperate with ahen na yetum na ye repeal the membrane and after omanpanyin kufo or repeal the criminal libel law no the oyembre bia ye nyina mpanyinfo wo we free there or the one wo book no and ono na ye nuanum NDC for take advantage is ono to nchana about the justice system itself. Chief Justice Tokonu, now it is clear the Osanda Mamino na ebia or one con among 1 years are war yenitina or then the how come the young Papa Chief Justice Sabio court convocation? It is for the judges and the lawyers to have rest. But you say all judges should go on vacation? Number no Sabio cases are your MPP for now. What one court and I'm a judges there won't just some. Is it to ensure the computerized system now what they assign cases and so the essence of the computerized system no was to allow for fair trial so that computer no assign case or the other courts. It was introduced under Justice Georgina Wood in the time. Successive Chief Justice are obeying na was the mazin ye juma and the unwechum intino wa direct court asam no nko so that one preferred judge no with asam na wa mo judgment a wohwehwe is ono to nchena the tribunal system, the choboy court system. Although once a chairman of the tribunal or a lawyer, but there's no requirement for him to have the training to be a proper judge. And then lay persons, look, it is a disaster, complete disaster. Then again, Dami Iyoko, Dami bail bond, honors bail conditions, and cover property 50 million, cover property 30 million, 100 million. On ye, share Yenya Kwabna Edubuahin. He's a young man. He has committed over 20 years of his adult life serving this country as an intelligence officer. In Yadayado, they keep wake to protect us. He doesn't deserve what he's going through. National security in someone can wapado. So how national security for operate to keep the peace, to protect us? If Antase nasa awo ipede jina nasa security for one expenditure do not bokwe no, there will be no national security. The way the young man is being mistreated on in a year, yenya no man disifo on ye. Now let's talk about wound to me. In him there all along, no wound to me case no. Mete na mensha dan tase papa. All along the impression created ni there. Wound to me waka ya galamse. That's the impression. Onwa Ghana fupi na was all wound to me ya galamse. Obi mo bia mo nyima anye nyina. Mark judgment in 3 times. Open in him there even the charges no. They didn't charge him there. Why ya galamse? So onye galamse into na wound to me or the prison no. Matse mahwe honorable Asedun Katia NDC chairman. Mahwe ni video okro Kumasi okoye interview. Na all year propaganda there MPP fo eba ze yezi wuntu mi nechi. Na obi a waka ya galamse wa say insu wa say we twetwe ye ndua wa me roho me say NDC fo mu wotim yezen. So what say wa dan obi si maka kade bibi nso asam no me kaka hwe na nyimpa no rusu all kan ya odi nyankopon ni dimpo abam and this for so benyin wo twa asam atoda wo baka ni na way a obi abejezi. That's what they've done to wound to me. Mama ni due wound to me mama ni due na nyankopon no tumuso nton kana akoma ntuni e mo ndwendweni pi na year number na busua mama won shazen mishkade wonya akukudur na won bompai na nyankopon okasa maye.
Right, leader obeka say
na me tre galamse asem no.
Right.
When I read the judgment, now judge no what show the son won to me nanka so one mining lease. Son ombu mbrebiado na asem a wodi ye njanu da nkrofo bi kotu gold wo won to me na asase do. And now we go to gold, one for Quempapa to be to gold. Into or the forward a mazin. Hey, be them number what kind of into the mining companies, P. or Ghana doesn't mean there Obikoya Galamse war a Obino concession dra.
You bet you why your concession no.
Come on, and brand waste in it as it. Wait in Brani Chazi. So, and they say 20 years, Uncle jail. All they wanted to do, perhaps, was to punish Wound to me for something else he has done. And all of us know why Wound to me is being punished. Obi any Morgana. But only the hair and them. You see, ochina wo ho de bia meka da masem yo enyim the reason why ya metumi ye bold meka da masem ya because MPP abredo no nzema bia na emi free do yes system against NDC fun meka ho asem
right I want to come and say MPP are too lenient and of course I thought I be na NDC for assemba wo mo anka ese de mo fa mra kwan so bi okra ulidi e patron
oh yes it is true because me feel there kememi kebi oinde inye politicians no yes the mazi no ye nusu onboa and I've not changed my position but I'm worried because ebia ochina the way they are going, you know, they will make it difficult for me to even attempt.
So be patrol.
Remember kadem yenjay. Mbojo, ebi anda mrekasa anwo basrom. Obaga memfi Afenyo-Markin on memmi akrampo no obetum wadi amunam. Ebia. Oh my mind today. But I'm saying that the cycle must end somewhere. I won't sit here and say under Akufo-Addo it was perfect. I won't say that a political attack, this is the first time. I won't say that. It would be hypocritical on my part to say that. But I'm also saying that even if it did, let's end it. Make it better and change the way we go about things. I am not saying that don't ensure accountability. Don't demand accountability. I haven't said, but demand accountability with a human face. Let justice be seen that there is justice. Let people see justice at play. Why did they arrest Miracle Abuaji at the airport? Why are they misleading people that Miracle Abuaji were 30 million, 40 million on their account? Why are they doing that? Why are they tarnishing the young man's image? And unfortunately, sometimes I and MPP we fall into their trap. We sometimes even believe it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yes. They set the agenda. Now what unyankubi. Now what information be a man. Now what's Charlie? Akwana semne nye kra. Obwa propaganda. So people living around you in your close circle, ebia wonyi muye ni may believe that ampa ekedibon. Nye them not it. Nye them not it. No. So they have mastered the propaganda, and then you social media no so wo be me pedam kanefante we ko social media commenting na enye commenting ya na oye nyimpo ho negative comment no what the only na AI artificial intelligence am machine we create farm no what them and this if no one we ho if you the comment ebi anche ma ba wo platform do then they target me so they unleash them into no obi obeche obekado Afenyo-Markin krano or kasano social media and crofum pe no yeni na no ye nyimpa machine or your technology what the drive opinion what and this is one what the win about propaganda no propaganda akohwe sam no into what twasam kroto oda e wona da no mama me bi na wokoso yi no oza Afenyo obwa ibi sane there ibi no obwa man obwa it's a game but are you careful you fall into their trap into bon there e wona yakọ demonstration a very successful demonstration yeah. Peaceful. Then one stage the mountain into a stager. I want you careful. You hold it. Thank you. Instead of all MPP people doing hashtag democracy and attack. No one throw agenda no. We throw agenda now. Then once you join that conversation, so you realize that I didn't rush to any studio to respond to anybody.
Yeah.
I told people that, hey, be smart, MPP, be smart. Don't waste your time. If radio don't know what they're talking about, don't answer. Stay on course. Democracy under attack. That's the message.
Right. Leader, 1 minute per fact me any day so me basis here.
For leadership to present a petition to the president, drawing his attention to some excesses. The youth are being arrested and jailed just for speaking truth to power. The chief of staff or the deputy or a very senior member of government under the circumstances and to lead it. We feel that with great respect to you and without prejudice to your presence, to nominate only you to come amount to disrespecting us as a political party. I'm the leader of the party in parliament. You have the general secretary of the party here. You have the chief of staff of the flag bearer. We have the chairman of the Constitutional Affairs Committee of the party. The members of parliament and the leadership of parliament are all here. But to disrespect our democracy by only nominating you to come, like I said, with great deference to you.
Right. Leader, the entire me board tape anyway, and he say demonstration look also come out. But more present petition, you know, kakra bi ese ho no, and my message, you know,
what I'm saying is that in this era, the politics are your woman. You have to know how to sustain your own message. I mean, because I've done some training on social media, that is why me approaching it different. I've gone through some training. Share, for instance, let me just give an example for the benefit of MPP4. Somebody may say something on social media. The thing may just have 2 likes and 1 share. The thing has not gone anywhere, but it will die a natural death. As soon as you go and pay attention to it, in the name of you want to tell your friend, for instance, I forward amount. Then I forward it to somebody else. Then the close circles are all sharing. Then you are making the thing go viral.
Yeah.
So I always tell people that if you go and see anybody writing, saying something about, don't share it with me. Don't even read it.
Don't waste the time on side, you know.
Yes, because it's a trap. About on Saturday, for instance, I was hard on one senior member. For the first time, the senior member no, on send him WhatsApp message down. No one or send obi na sembi di bram. Na my friend, I say open. Inti MP for your parliament. All the good things we've been doing, you don't share. You have not even forwarded a single debater. Yeah, it's been impactful to me though, leader. Well done.
Yeah.
Why are you forwarding NDC in Assam? I work out from and past 7 a.m. You are forwarding it to me. Or say, oh leader, I wanted you to know. I say, no. Know what? Please delete it from your end. In fact, I felt bad what I did, but I had to do it. I also had a good friend, my bosom friend be for many years. Every now and then, no, I forward it. Obina sama watch or no, also or send them. One day, Mititi menu and say, bro, you know what? From today, even if you hear people going to kill me, don't tell me. Enough of this. Wejay. You see, social media operate in a funny way. I had a gossip kokonsa platform.
Yeah.
If you don't stay focused with your message will get lost. And those who know how social media operate are deliberate about it. those who know how social media operates are very deliberate about social media. So they have a way they throw something in, knowing that people like to gossip. Then they know, though, was Damazi divert attention. So somebody can say that, oh, bottom assembly abapa worker. Then Obi say, oh, this person, he's saying this because he's jealous of me. Then people become inquisitive. Oh, Dama, why is he jealous? Then they are rather sharing.
Side jealousy.
Bonde, Ebia weko wiazo. Azina weko wiano is rather lost. Now, the person who is writing that Obi a jealous, will now engage others that Charlie, this agenda, so share. Did you get it? Until you must be smart. If you are a social media communicator, if you are a politician in this era, you must always remember your own message. What is your message? So MPP for Yako demonstration. What is our message? We say democracy is under attack. So even it's 1 week, not say even if 10,000 MPP for have that as their hashtag.
No more share.
No share. No throw on one page. Echo Ghana, the Yiba Ghana trending issue, democracy under attack. The government will sit up. Now let me even come to young flag bearer, Dr. Bawumia. How many people post Dr. Bawumia? Yes, sir. We post birthday party, yen DP, ya chocho, ya didn't maybe that to do yen a status. We want to sell Dr. Bawumia. We want the youth. A lot of the youth did not vote. A lot of the youth, politics in Powantase, they are too busy. They don't know about governance. It is his image. We have the benefit of early primaries. And this if we candidate yet. So one thing that as a party we can do now is to project the image of our flag bearer in such a manner there by 2028, now that is the household name and face. Obianim there, papaya na yenyim there. But how many of us are doing that? We don't get it.
What can some?
How many of us are doing that? Close circle friends, are they doing that? MPs, are we doing that? Former MPs, are we doing that? Party communicators, are we doing that? Constituency officers, are we doing that? Regional officers. The party machinery, Obia was social media. Are we posting the flag bearer? Because it's post as important as the flag bearer. It is Dr. Bawumia and nothing else. Are we marketing him? Are we selling him? Which image are we creating for Dr. Bawumia? He's an affable, peace-loving, conciliatory, a patient man, a good listener. What are we saying about him? So, you're end is if when you work candidate, and now we'll be struggling
to market him.
To market. No. The time to project him is now. And we have to be deliberate about it rather than wasting time on NDC for one asama working and whatever what they do. Because as for them, they are in government. Their job is to make the life difficult for you.
Yeah.
Their national security apparatus is there. They have government communication bureau. I know. So as a minority leader, but we know how they strategize and go about it. Say, yen demoya yakre. Damascus been a motin. It was a deliberate ploy to kill the demo. It was not accidental. One work at the baby now was no, it was not by accident. It was planned. They sat down. What she said there, look, go after Afenyo-Markin. Do this. Present it. No, what's another person? No, so what there's a onka. No, so onka them. One say and as a political communicator who has gone through this thing kakrano, the dam no orko. Sometimes will be a call a TikTok washa waroba. Don't even mind the person. Nimpano wakaka we he can share, but that can remain within the circle of Nanu Nkrofono. Na unko baby ah, mboyaz masa. If for instance NDC for cook agenda about me, Afenyo-Markin. Now they start sharing among themselves. It is nothing. It will gain your friend and momentum. It will gain traction if it gets into MPP circles or those who are apolitical, and it is also shared. Then I don't know, we gain traction, and then they use the fake news where I will create fake news, you know. Now was I come so on so or target the vulnerable, and then the obia ko TikTok and brewafuna what there's a way they target you know obia ebia a particular site be yeah bon there algorithms no obelead you to shakura bondo otuatua do dama. So we as a party no, we need to educate our people. Party for no either who dames me there e cut there in there who pay ni bi NDC in bi ashana hoba. Don't even comment, don't even waste your time. Chomnako oya agenda akọ to the wo watch bibia for Dr. Baumia no nyama na wo soro ka share we nyaw.
Okay.
You can respond to it in a different way by raising your own issue. So ebia ehu, just look at it, then prepare your message, and which would counter it in a different way. Sometimes you don't even make it direct, because making it direct will mean tracing the source.
Yeah.
Then you are getting the source to go viral. I hope you are getting the point.
You
sure?
Yeah.
Aha. It's no ono bois. So sometimes the timing in responding is also critical, because sometimes I don't know why you what the test abutara whether you be emotional and then you panic and go giddy. No. Into no even you know MPP for yansha honi ye.
Right.
Because power no baba ofi ankasa.
Right. Nansen tell me oh ani ate say ya target MPs bi ya ye be chichiro mo. No mu bubodin. Menim mo pick intelligence bi efri hina a shake you.
Oh, opinion. If all they want to do is to be arresting MPs, we are waiting for them. There's no problem. We are waiting. What I know is that they've been threatening some of my MPs. Sometimes it's been me a contribution. Then they will get BNI or to call them. They will on reports. I mean, I've solved a lot of these problems. I don't want to go specifics, you know. But
undisturbed.
Oh, obviously, some people are disturbed. I mean, or nyimpa, nyobia no wo the same level of akukudura obi wo.
Yeah.
You know, obi wo wa bibi Dwenewoho. You know, especially in Yeshwe. And obandama nyimpa no onkasa wa parliament mpono bondo oyo yezen. Nti bondo adena one way. They be the same set of people na wakasa. You know, but you know, I tell people that you're a politician now, you must sack yourself for everything. You must sack yourself for everything. But what I want to tell you, they should help our president to leave a legacy. They should not waste the 2.5 years ahead of their own government with all these arrests. Because when you're careful, they would rather destroy the image of the president. Because I believe he came back to leave a legacy. So they should help him to leave a legacy. You know? And this arrests, it won't help them. I mean, that's what I'll tell them.
Right. New sheriff in town. And this is what they say changes about. Honorable Agaga James, no majority leader, no, a master stroke. I beha edom kumano. Changes no one saying.
Well, I can't comment on one strategy, but I'm saying that agruni fom osan yoko Osuya Onyoko, Agruni Fom. They are in government, so they have a lot of space, you know. From what I heard earlier, Honorable Ayerga, Nenyu Anshada Anji, majority leader, Junumano, no pedo ye minister. I know, yetin that ado. Mami bisane, minu yamati de, epede gwen jamna, eke ye minister.
So tatane too much.
Oh no, I wouldn't want to go that route. I mean, Obiana Mope, me for instance, Yaba Parliament 2013, election petition. There were few meetings, then painful be said, hey, Namo, I watch it a post now, you know, now the expectation was that we were going to win the court case. Some elders were shocked when I said, well, me minister, me peda me ignore parliament. Okay? Yaba power, of course, first term, many opportunity to serve in any leadership capacity, but I still did my work. When eventually President Akufo-Addo Kado Oyem, majority leader, and the party took the decision, I had to go to him and say, I'm mepede mayor majority leader without ministerial appointment to it. Because, you know, my attitude towards that portfolio on there, mean a certain level of experience be with parliament. No, I'm boom and son is minister. It's my personal view.
Okay.
I'm very conservative when it comes to that because I see ministerial portfolio not as a hobby portfolio, but a very weighty responsibility. You need to enter the ministry with a certain level of weight. That's my personal view. So at any point, if MPP were BAME, now I want to go forward, the one year minister, I want to get into that particular ministry where certain weight be.
Okay.
That's my personal view. So, sir, I'm paying young flag bearer, Oba, power, Ochina, na Obisam, there, oh, leader, I want you to be a minister. It will be difficult for me to say there, say, I want to be a minister. It will be difficult to say that, yes, sir, I want to be a minister.
Okay.
I'm saying it will be difficult because I want to work in parliament.
107.3.
I want to work in parliament. I love parliamentary advocacy. I love the parliament work. I believe that the parliamentary democracy needs a certain level of enrichment. It shouldn't be seen as a second-class political work. Work in parliament must be taken serious. You make laws. You influence policy. Parliament is the face of democracy. So at any point, it should have some men of substance who have the experience. So I love parliament. But obi so pede obey a minister or so biana nitimasam nadwen.
Right. Leader Fachame say as opportunity abana MPP so mu hia Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia settle on you.
I beg you, please stop it.
Mopocho.
Mate leader.
Mopocho, I beg you.
Nana Mate.
Mopocho. Party ni mpanyinfo wom. Napo oye papa no running mate. Please don't lead me into that temptation. I'm not one of those overly ambitious people. Please.
Right.
I will know. I don't know why you said that, but I'm very serious on this. There are senior members in the party.
Okay.
I don't want this thing. Wankasa enam wonu obi hwehwe ope asama ma odedo mpocho. Anopezo obi kofa asama ma mpocho. Ma yensum wo bebi a yeresum na yembo papan na onfu na egua.
Okay.
Mpocho atmasa. Yemma onsum onfu na egua. Mo mbaba nde na awo super de bi de minyo obi enya apre mpocho. Nwa wo pre running mate no count me out.
Right. Man, as a Fachame leader.
No. It matters. Oh, it's okay. But I social media.
Okay.
So let me be very clear one a war pre-running mate no emi kwamena menka ho bi so be repera minim but menka ho bi
7.3
yeresum wo parliament party ni mpanyinfo wom party ni mpanyinfo wom mpanyinfo na ahinzi na edu won do no won fu wegua yempia won na wonye won adwuma won pe wa brebom ma yenye adwuma no wo parliament na party mpanyinfo wom nti emi running mate asem na ho a menka ho bi mpocho na obi anka fam ho adwen bi na party odubi anum yehu mpocho pi
fa cheve leader
medase pi
August 4 ewo MPP mu ehu wo mfaso na ehu wo mfaso de ntie no hu wo mfaso
well yeni mpanyinfo wo share wo sort and our form the nationalist movement United Gold Coast Convention UGCC, and that laid the foundation for what we have today. It is true that Nkrumah Bay but for me CPP, and that eventually won the elections and became the first government, but that does not take away the fact that MPP and MPinfo are what forming the nationalist movement and laid that foundation, and we celebrate them for that work they did. In Yanwana, in Cheyenyo, if UGCC, Aba United Party, Aba Progress Party, then there was a split, PFP and UNC, then Yankopon Adom 92, Mpinfuni nyina asem bom yaba form MPP. Until 4th August, it has its significance. Yantutun fum o hian because dame dano na mpemfo waka de broni na membun o de yesu yaji ya fanwuzi na yankasa yenya yan ebibifo yana membu nti oye azibia ehunhia mayan MPP fo because yes a kai yen mpemfo.
Right, when you right there quickly, you bet Charles is here. Crop of leaders by now MPP here going to 2028 general elections. Regional because some women day now move to national.
Collective spirit, leaders with collective spirit. I said initially that we need to kill that individual competition spirit in us. You see, the world has moved from the era of individualism, teamwork, family. We don't love one another enough. We need leaders who love. I used to move my car one morning and drive to my colleague's house, go and visit, talk about family, talk about the party. Or they ya do yen mo, or they zi enyizima yen mo, or they ya dwen party no ne ideology mo. So be yam fomodo a, or they ya tumi afa nyansa kwen bidu na ya kachiran ma yan to ne nchen. One person was some party pa odubia nkrofo wo bonizin ya yewa oyo me ye onyina po emi asam baby odan mezboto Matthew Poku Pempe. I saw his works when I came to parliament. I saw him when we introduced free SHS. I saw him in action at the Ministry of Education. He may not be perfect, but he has served this party. Sometimes we damage him. It's not fair. Where we find weaknesses in him, we should approach him and help him to correct himself. Share abrebono nyezio. To where you may have a weakness,
yeah,
but you may not know. Oh yes, Gabi in any session, Nayati. Gabi, Papa Waya Mankrofo. He is not perfect, But when we be bonitin ya, forgetting about even the good things that he's done for the party. I want us to celebrate one another and learn to forgive one another. Obina sama ba wo party ni mu a yenwu kona yeba foda yeba dumduja na wonso wonyi nyimpa. Sometimes you say yenwu dodo. We forget about the good things people do for the party, so we throw them under the bus. Obina sama ba was, oh, let's throw him under the bus. We don't have to do that. So if you want to ask for the new crop of leaders, and now MPP fire pedia party in Oko power 2028, the me is see iwunya say ando ye nwa yentum emfa adwen or dey ye kwase ma party self-sacrifice, and above all mpabo politics or you politics and mpabo nyim nkunyimzi nyim oye sunsum asem ekwa akagina the want to abamo se esura mfa mo a runtumi nya
7.3
esura mfa mo a runtumi nya nto ya yem bi se raze yen zinkita ho nkrofo na wo bompe ma party de bia ye kwayeba. We are so selfish in our prayers. Do we even pray for our party? We don't. We all pray for ourselves.
Yeah.
Do we pray for the party? Oh, yes, Masam. You want Dr. Baumia to win. Do you pray for Dr. Baumia? Do you ask God to open doors for this party? To let his light shine upon this party? Do you ask God to grant this party his grace and favor? Do we say that just one phrase, just 1 minute of prayer? Do we pray for the party? Ya committee mpa, ya bompe mpa na ya mboni ye. Onye nyuado aze, oya mpaibo. So as a party, we should pray for the party. Ye nyina members no. Anope ya morning devotion no. Na kai. Eko mosque, edu utri bofoma. Na kai party ebise raze the ikuna woman onfani inshira na ododo mpaibo ehun ododo mpaibo ozin kunyimzinam misi dubio ododo mpaibo
adin kunidi
ozin kunyimzi na ozinam oyo bia no sunsum yete enumi ehun ti na Jesus ken no also when 2 or 3 gather in his name, he's there. In other words, if ododo all your energies are coming together for a cause, there's a greater impact. Greater impact bi wo. Nti no nwa woye wona wonyim mframem some you know masters no ebon pass wofra bibi selfless prayer ebon pa no mboma eboze srem binum it will come back was give and it shall be given unto you and the Jesus didn't some ni pi no ya bebu Jesus didn't send pino ya bebu. Also give and it shall be given unto you. Into bompa from a binum. Obi o anan say dinde abuba ni trim ye sum. Obi always ka won ebusu mpo. Namba nkote na oka hon. Dey bi. Ebe hwa na echi eyer na echi o na dampemi. Na ohun na achi we. Nti no yetu ya mfu nyina yenka ye party won Bible. We should pray for the party. The battle is a lot. I remember back in the days, Cynthia Morrison, she had a group. Na and the Fabiana wo na Akufo-Addo nifie wo bompe. That group. Those days your opposition no, odu baby no. Imbesiafo wo politics mo ye pa o.
Yeah.
Imbesiafo wo so party ni mu. Na was one paibo wo bo mpaebɔ wɔbɔ mpa inye kunafo na wɔbɔ mpa wɔredimɔ ho ndc fo ma wɔyɛ nyinaa bon dɛ wɔato fam ɔyɛ mpaebɔ bon dɛ sure boy na ekyi baumio nti yɛn bɔ mpa
Martin leader yɛbɛda ase ba yɛn mo mpae
yɛn fa mo hona
MPP
na yɛn hona
a leader
ye leader no
Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia.
That's it and stop individual what. Hey, you were not here.
Empire.
No, and stop individual competition.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, who you from? Not there.
Fetch him, leader.
Hey, we should stop individual competition.
Okay.
It won't help us. Let's be collective. Obini weakness, no. Go approach the person and correct him.
And you need to know what to do, sir.
Yeah, that won't put a comedian obi to former. Obey our 10. No, all you have that was weakness. Don't know why your politics as you see as our NDC for what the Chinese they are able to come together easily. They are able to get collective easily. Until you may see them to having problems. Parliament are away. I see a lot of problems amongst them in the majority. I see it. So maybe I'm no. But what bodon pepe they all come together as if there's no problem. MPP fa nchebe mo bi ehu. Ombempo nyimpa na omba whip npomba. That is our weakness. So we need to work on this so that the individual talent that we have would have that collective power no way impact, and that impact is what will bring us power. I rest my case. Thank you.
Right, leader, you better ask for your time. Yeah, that's pa. OPK se menchiao. Protozo aso se menchiao. Omuso mu nyino mutio. Anel ka phone nyina so muchiao. OP
Obono Mazempa Protozo also very hard working MP. Very hard working MP. Yan a 42 first time no. One ya was a superstar. MPP yan 42 first time no. Me bompe de Nyankopon boboa ma won nyina wetu wako on oppose.
Amen.
Me bompe because what bo wasn't do. What born wasn't do. They work so hard. So hard. First time no. Me bompe pa. There. When you now to win your second term. Because minim there they are more than determined to see the party gain majority come 2028 elections. Na nyame be yam wompa.
Right. Me that say. Shannon so mami first dama haksa mesha. Wase osa tamfo eno no 2074 mo kan ho bi ene ye di dwumadi sumo. Honorable Afenyo-Markin ye minority leader on ye ne di nkomo we di efie nkomo etimi hu TV so social media na wo sa